Good morning. How is everyone? Just gonna give it a second, let a few people hop on. I am over here at my stove. I have been cooking me up some hamburger meat for my lunch. I told y'all I was gonna go live with y'all for my lunch. So what I've been doing is cooking me up some hamburger meat. It's ground chuck, so there's not a lot of fat with it, but I'm going to go ahead and drain it on a paper towel. Hey Gloria, how are you? Thank you for the hearts. Whoever's sending those hearts, thank you. I'm taking up my hamburger meat for my lunch, okay? Not a lot of fat on it, but I just wanted to drain any excess off of it. I went ahead and cook this up just before going live. So I would have that done and out of the way. Okay. Sorry about that. Now I'm going to take us back over here and get us set up. Hey, Patty. Good morning, Mary and Regina. I'm going to move us around here now and get us set up over here, hopefully without any trouble, so I can put my lunch together and talk to you guys. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Probably just made you dizzy. Let me tilt this down a little bit. Okay, let me go around and see if I have got that set up right. How is that, guys? Can you see okay? Might need to raise it up just a little bit. We'll get it together. We will get it together. Let me raise us up just a little bit. Okay, I think that's better. Pull you a little bit closer. Okay. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Still feel like that's crooked. Hey, guys. Thank y'all for joining me. If you don't mind, hit those hearts and wake up my algorithm. I told y'all I was going to go. Thank you for whoever's sending those. I see them. Thank you so much. I told y'all I was going to go live. It's been a minute. Let me just slow down here a second, y'all. I've been running wide open. Hey, Donna. And Lenola is watching. Good morning from Dothan. Hey, Lenola, good morning. Take a little breath and tell y'all that the wedding was beautiful, and thank you for all the congratulations and for all your kind words. I appreciate them so much. And so it's crazy because I got back home, you know, recouped from all of that. And now, Anita, I am going to fix me a Big Mac salad. Now, I do have a video of me doing this early on when I first started my page. But it's been a minute since I've had one, and that's kind of what I was wanting for my lunch today. And I said, well, I just want to go live and fix my salad. So that's what we're going to do. Good morning to everybody hopping on. Good morning, Penny. How are you? I am going to, I've already, you know, just for the sake of time so I could spend more time interacting with you. I have cooked my hamburger meat. I just used a really lean ground chuck. And I'm going to make me a Big Mac salad. I love them. They're one of my favorite salads. I make them a lot for myself. And let me just go ahead and say this. If you don't like to watch people eat and talk, I try to be mindful and keep my mouth closed. But if you don't like that, you probably won't want to be here with me. But I thought I'd fix my lunch. Can y'all see me okay? Can you see everything okay? Let me know if you can't, and I'll make some adjustments. But I thought, well, I'm going to make me this salad for lunch because that's what I want. And I just take and chop up my ground beef and fry it up, and then I chop it with my little chopper. And yes, Rita, me too. I love this salad. Hey, Kay and Mary Buckmaster, thank y'all for hopping on. Shirley, I think you just went up, Shirley, but I think I caught you before you did. I love a Big Mac salad. Me too. It's one of my favorites. If you have never made it, you see I've got a paper towel in here. I use a lean ground beef, but I still like to just get any of the excess fat off of it. But I've been busy. I've been running nonstop. Y'all know that. And I'm just getting a lot of stuff done that I need done this week because I leave early Saturday morning for vacation, which I'm going to take y'all with me. Y'all know we'll do some videos from vacation too. So no worries there. I've never had this salad before. Lenola, you've got to try it. Okay, let me tell y'all how I make it, and then that way I can be eating and talking to y'all. And then that way, if you want to go make you one real quick and sit down and eat it with me. You know the little slogan, the little jingle, whatever, 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Well, that's kind of what this is without the bun, okay? I take ground beef, and I grated me up some cheese. I'm using Colby Jack. Use whatever cheese you want. I'm sure on the Big Mac it's probably some kind of cheddar, you know. Hey, Gayla and Tina, where are you going? I am going, y'all, I'm going back to the beach. I love the beach. And y'all know my daughter, we always go every year, and my daughter and her family will be down there as well, so y'all can see Carter and Piper and Willow. So I put my ground beef, just like on a Big Mac. I put my cheese, and then I put my dill pickles. And y'all know I love some pickles, so don't judge me if I put a lot of them, okay? Because I love them. Dill pickle. 2 all beef patties. Special sauce. Lettuce, cheese, pickles on a sesame seed bun. Minus the sesame seed bun. What have you guys been doing? Y'all know my youngest son got married and he's on his honeymoon. I shared a picture this morning he sent me. I'm like, oh, Lord, that food looks so good. It was making me hungry. So this is a very early lunch. I know I said I'm going to go live with y'all for my lunch today, and this is a real early lunch. But anyhow, this is some homemade Thousand Island. If you're new to my page, I make my own Thousand Island in my own ranch, and there is a recipe and a video of me making them, okay? Hey, Linda, Gayla, Regina, good morning. Good morning to all of y'all. Thank y'all for hopping on with me. But so this is my special sauce, my homemade Thousand Island. I made a little extra of everything because I may actually do this for my husband for supper tonight if he's, oh, let me put my black pepper because I just like black pepper. And then, y'all, that is my Big Mac salad. I did all the prep work before hopping on here so I could talk to you, but I just chopped my lettuce up. You can use whatever lettuce you want, but I did use iceberg. This is about the only salad for myself. I usually use a spring mix. I love spinach and arugula. I love different types of salad. My favorite salad from Chick-fil-A is the kale salad. I love it. But when I'm making this Big Mac salad, it just doesn't seem to go with anything but iceberg. But if you make it with whatever lettuce that you want to make it with. It is good, Catherine. Felicia. It is good, y'all. Y'all, I love it. Lord, thank you for providing this food. I love this salad, and it's crazy, minus the bun, how it tastes just like a Big Mac. Me too, Donna. We eat salads several times a week, truthfully. I bought some, can everybody hear me okay and see me okay where I'm at? Because I mean, I could move y'all over there and sit down and talk to you while I eat. Because I'm going to the beach for vacation, I got my beach cup, my little anchors, and look, I've got my little turtle earrings on. Let me see if I can get us set up over here. Yeah, you've got to try it. No joke. Y'all, I'm not leaving you. I'm just moving, okay? I'm just switching sides. I'm going to switch up sides. I feel like I'm moving y'all around a lot today, but sorry about that. I just want to make sure that you're in a good view. So let's see here. Is my plate in view? I mean, y'all gonna see everything behind me. Hopefully it ain't a mess. Let's see. Let me lower this down a little bit. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. I can't figure out. Is that better? Let's see. Huh. Can y'all see me okay? Am I okay right here? Probably overthinking this and thinking I'm too far away and you can't see me and all that good stuff, but hopefully you can see me okay. I think you can. Oh, my drink. Okay. I think I'm situated. Let's chit chat. Hey, Jill. Mary. Donna. Hey, Donna. Hopefully I can see everybody from Sherry. Yeah, I think I can. I can hear you good. Okay, good, good. You can see and hear. Man, I feel like you're seeing more of the ceiling than you are anything, but hey, we'll get it. We will get it. Yeah, that's better. That is better. I'm going to show y'all something. I bought these little skinny syrups. This is called thin strawberry. These are just sugar-free. The Mateo's brand. I buy them at TJ Maxx. I got this and peach. And I thought, well, you know, I love my peach water, my fruit water, but those are so expensive. And I thought, I'm going to try these and add it to my water. Well, I did it with the peach. Once you open it, it's to be refrigerated. But I got these and I was like, if I like this, do you know how many of these I could just put in my water that I buy every week and the money I can save? I'm not buying, you know, bottles of water that's $2 and $3 a piece. This will last me forever. But this is strawberry, and then I also have this in peach, and it's in the refrigerator. So I just thought I'd share that with y'all. I'm going to try it. Good morning, Cindy. If I missed you, Sherry, hey, y'all, as I told you, if you don't like to watch people eat, you probably aren't going to want to watch this video, because I got on here to make myself some lunch, and I made me a Big Mac salad, which is delicious. It's one of my favorite salads. It is so quick and so easy. Hey, Janine. Y'all, I know I ask y'all this every time, but I don't know why. It's just so exciting to me to know where, yes, it is, Jill. But I think I didn't put enough in mine because I was scared. I wasn't sure how concentrated or how strong it was going to be. So I think that because all I did was add 1 capful to my bottled water. I think maybe 2 capfuls. Hey, Peggy, how are you? But I love this salad. It's one of my favorite salads. And if you've never had it, I still feel like y'all are so far away from me. Just hang on a minute, guys. Hang on a minute. I just had a brainstorm. Usually not this disorganized, but hey, it's kind of my life right now. Running here, running there, running everywhere. My mother-in-law was here with me, and there we go. Let's try something. If this don't work, well, we're just in a mess. I just like to have y'all a little bit close. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. Is that better for y'all? If not, I'm sorry. It's better for me. I can see you better. Yeah, I can see you better. So this is I got my drink in here. It is delicious. It is, Peggy. Tell me where y'all are hopping on from. I know I ask y'all that every time, but that's so exciting to me. I had hey Janine, I had the wedding this weekend, which was absolutely beautiful. And this week, the rest of this week, I'm going to be packing for vacation. But I am going to try to be neat with my eating and perfect. Okay. It's better for me too, Cindy. I just feel like when I'm doing a live, I like to be kind of up close and personal so I can talk and interact with you. If you're just hopping on, this is called a Big Mac salad. I ground me up some hamburger meat in my iron skillet. And then I just chop it up really good and crumble it on top of my salad. I just follow the Big Mac version of 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Leave off the bun. Much healthier. Chesapeake, Virginia. Okay, good. Hey, Diane. Anderson, South Carolina. Is Anderson, South Carolina, Catherine, is that right over the Georgia line from Augusta? I might be wrong. Might not be anywhere near it. I think I've got a couple of friends that live in South Carolina. Shannon, it's not a replay. I'm live. You see that live button? That red live button? Oklahoma. Okay. Well, y'all know I'm in Georgia. Hey, Linda Burton. Thank you. Oh, I've got 2 from Oklahoma on here. Tammy said she's from Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. Thank you for whoever's sending those hearts and those thumbs up. Y'all know I like to send y'all hearts back, but I don't know if it's going to do it or not. I wonder why sometimes that does it perfect and other times it don't do it at all. I don't know. Another one from Oklahoma. Well, the Oklahoma girls are in the house today. Representing Oklahoma. All I know is it's been a little bit cooler here. I think the storms that come through over the weekend dropped the temperatures, and it's been a little bit cool. Hey, Gloria and Catherine, if I repeat your names, it's just, and Diane Cantrell, it's just because it's popping back up that you're watching, so I don't know if you're just logging on or logged on and back off. I don't know what this is. Comments sent with stars will appear here. I don't know what that means. Y'all got to make you this salad if you like a Big Mac. Gail Hickman, Blanchard, Oklahoma. Girls, all these girls from Oklahoma, girls, ladies. So, you know, I've been a little busy, but it's been a good busy. It's cool in southern Mississippi. Yeah, Judy, it's cool. It's cool in Georgia. I mean, seriously, I've had a couple of days where I wore long sleeves again. Me too, Shannon. Is it Eddie Ann Morgan? Tinny? Is I'm Tiny Tinny? Am I saying that right? Because y'all, I'm terrible with names, but welcome. Got a lot of Oklahomans in the house. South Carolina. I've seen South Carolina. I think I've seen a Dothan, Alabama. And if you've never had this salad, I encourage you to make it at least one time and try it if you don't like it. But I feel sure if you ever try it, you'll love it. Kentucky's in the house. Kentucky, the bluegrass state. Hey, Janice. I see you hopping on. Thank you, Cindy. They were. And that was just a sneak peek that my son sent. My son and daughter-in-law sent me the little link to look at the, a little sneak peek of a few of the pictures. Gorgeous. So thank you. I am going to get packed. I like to, I don't know if y'all do this when you go on vacation, and some people don't. My daughter, she's right the opposite. She said, when I go on vacation, I'm on vacation, I don't want to do any cooking. But I'm kind of right the opposite. I take a lot of groceries in my cooler and a lot of my non-perishable stuff, kind of plan out. And we usually will eat out one meal a day, whether it's lunch or supper. But in between that, I fix and we'll go out sometimes for breakfast. We've got a couple of places that we love to go eat for breakfast. We'll go eat breakfast. Well, there fell my, I knew that was going to happen. You want to know why? Because I couldn't find the little, I'll just take them out. I couldn't find the little hook to the back of that one, and I thought, oh, it'll stay. Fell right out. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Tennessee. Oh, you're new to the page. Let me see if I can scroll back down. Kathy, new to your page. Hey, Kathy. I'm so glad to have you here. Tennessee, okay. East Tennessee. Thank you. And thank y'all for the sweet, kind comments about the wedding. But when I'm on vacation, I like to take some groceries. I cook some of our meals in our condo. And then we usually go out to eat one of the meals. If we go out to eat breakfast, a lot of times my husband and I we go down to the beach. I will pack a little picnic basket thing that I have, and I'll put some fruit and some nuts or crackers, or maybe even make us a sandwich or whatever. So we don't even have to leave. Because we can get up under our tent. And so you're the same way, Tina? I like to cook for family on vacation. Yeah. And my daughter and them are staying in a totally separate unit from us, but we always get together and do things. And so the grandbabies will want to come over, and they'll want to spend the night with us, and then we'll go and play putt-putt with them, or whatever we end up doing. But I like to fix something that they like and to have snacks for them. Hey, Denise, how are you this morning? Hey, Becky from Southern California. I was about to say South Carolina until I looked closer. Southern California. Sunny there? Is it sunny? Are y'all getting sun? We've had storms and yeah, I want to tell y'all this little story. I'm going to share this with y'all. Where the venue where my son got married is about, I say, an hour and a half. And y'all know the weather was not looking good. And the wedding was outside. The reception was inside. And I just prayed. And I said, Lord, you control the weather. And I just ask, if you will, to part the clouds and send the sun and let it just be a beautiful 1 hour for the ceremony. And it rained. And it was supposed to be a complete washout, thunderstorm, washout, the whole thing. And it only started raining, and it was a light rain. We had all ordered clear umbrellas. I'm glad you did too, Denise. We had all ordered clear umbrellas for if it started. Well, it became a light, misty rain. There's some great pictures too, and they're just laughing. It didn't bother them a bit. They was having a good old time. But towards the end of the ceremony, right towards the end when he's about to pronounce them and they're finishing up their vows and he's pronouncing them husband and wife, and then the family comes up for a prayer circle around them, and it started raining and coming down like a light, kind of a light rain. And then it moved on out, and the rest of the day was gorgeous. And I said all that to say this, even with the little bit of rain that we had, it was still an absolute perfect day. But when we left to head home, it was me, my husband, my mother-in-law. When we left to start traveling back home, it was dark by then. The wedding was at 4 p.m. and rained for 3 days, sun finally shining today. I mean, it's kind of a little cloudy. It was raining this morning when my husband left for work. It was raining pretty good, but the rain has moved out, but it looks like it's overcast here. And the sun may come out later today. But the story that I wanted to tell y'all, we were traveling home, and it was dark. We're just riding along. It started raining again, which you could see on the radar that there was a kind of a lull in between the first sail that come through. Then it cleared out, and later in the evening, another sail was going to be moving through. Well, on our way home, it was dark. Our radio, I don't know if it was the radio or my husband. Y'all know my husband works for the power company, so he's in tune with what's happening with the weather, okay? So I don't know if it was his phone or the radio went off with an alert. You know, that weather alert. And it said, you are in a tornado. Watch for your area. Seek shelter now. This is on our way home. We expected rain. We heard that there could be thunderstorm or whatever. And I said, are they talking about our area? Well, then they said the area that we were in, traveling home. That the name of that little town come up over the, I think it was Brooks or Zatella, something like that. And I told my husband, I said, I think that they're talking about us, honey. What are we going to do? It was raining hard by this time. You couldn't hardly see. So my husband pulls in. Y'all, my grandson turns 14 today. And he's on here. Y'all say happy birthday to Gunner. Happy birthday, baby. But, so I said, what are we going to do? Thankfully, there was a convenience store just up ahead. We could see the lights from the convenience store. My husband pulled into the convenience store, pulled up under the canopy, the gas pump's canopy, and told me and his mom, y'all go on inside now. So we go inside the store, and I'm like, well, honey, what are you going to do? Well, you need to come inside too. You don't need to stay in the car. He's like, I'm going to be right in. He was looking at the radar. Hey, from Sonoya. Oh, Tina, I'm talking about just on the other side of you. Are you familiar with Brooks and the little community of Zatella? Well, that's where we were coming through on Highway 16 when we got this alert in our car. And thank y'all for the birthday wishes. But my husband said, y'all go on in. He was sitting in the car looking at the radar, getting the perspective on everything that was going on. So we go inside, and the gentleman just let us hang out in there with him. The lights started flickering on the inside of the store, and I'm like, oh, goodness, the power's going to go out. We really didn't know what was going on. But I said all that to say I'm so thankful that whatever it was, the alert that we were getting, whatever they saw on the radar to give us a tornado alert, the Lord kept us safe. I don't know if it was moving through the air. It never touched down where we were. And the winds blew, the rain came, the storm, the lightning and stuff like that. But the power never did go off. It kept flickering in the store. But I'm just thankful that for the place of shelter that we could take until we seen that it was okay and safe and passed through. So anyhow, the Lord heard my prayer about the wedding, and it didn't storm. It lightly rained for a short period of the ceremony. We just opened up our umbrellas and carried on, and it was beautiful. But boy, did it open up when we come home. Hey, y'all, if you're just hopping on, Gloria and Carolyn and Becky, Cody, thank y'all. If I missed you when I was looking down and talking, if you are just hopping on, I made myself a Big Mac salad. It's one of my favorite salads. And I just do like the Big Mac minus the bun. You do know this storm I'm talking about. Okay, Tina. It had me a little bit on edge. And I know other places got weather and got some pretty strong weather. Hey, Debbie and Kathy and Mary. Eaton, am I saying that right, Eaton? So, I've missed you guys. I've tried to post some short little videos and some pictures and share some things with you. I know I haven't been actively present on my page, and I thank you for the grace that you extended and that you understand that sometimes I always tell my followers that my faith, my family are always first, and my fellowship with my followers. I always try to be faithful, to my page, and I want to be, but there's just times in life, life happens. And when you've got a lot of kids and grandkids and a lot of things going on, sometimes it's just hard to, produce something every single day. But I know y'all understand. You were very, very sweet about it. And I thank you for that. And I'm happy to share, parts of my life with you that I feel at liberty to share. It did a little damage closer to Griffin, but thank the Lord. We had just come through Griffin. We come through Griffin. Sorry if I'm dropping my food out of my mouth. We had just come through Griffin, Tina. It was between Griffin and Sonoya, one of those little towns right there. Yes, Becky. Always. Always. And I say that, if you look at the front cover of my page, it clearly says faith, family, food, and fellowship. And I love interacting with y'all. I do. I like doing videos and putting out stuff that maybe you can try. I love supporting other content creators. I learn a lot from their page. And I like being able to fellowship with y'all. And I just wasn't really sure. I said, I want to go live today while I have time because, even though I'm planning to. I don't know if my Fruitful Friday. I will be packing and getting everything ready here to leave out early Saturday morning for vacation. Even though I'll pop in and out and share with you what's going on schedule-wise. I just don't know how that's going to pan out. But you know, I'm not far away. I'm always going to be here, Lord willing, long as the Lord, permits, I'll be here. And I just wanted to hop on today and visit with you a little bit live so that I could actually talk to you and interact with you. Because like I said, I know I've been posting a lot of videos of the food that I've been cooking and the wedding and different things that's been going on. But I hadn't had any time to interact with you in this past week. So I wanted to do that for a little while today. Hey, Beverly Birch. Thank you all you do to share. I don't get out too much sometimes, so it's good to see others enjoying their families. Oh, thank you, Shannon. And you know what? I know that there's a lot of my followers. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you. There's a lot of my followers that have reached out to me in private messages and say what a blessing it is to them to have these content creators to watch and to fellowship with and to interact with, because they are homebound or they are disabled or they're not able to get out and get around. So it's fellowship for them. And I thought, what a great tool to be able to use it to be a blessing. Beach trip or mountains? Beach. If it's summertime, I'm going to the beach. But I love the mountains too. I do. But I'm glad to be able for the opportunity to come into your home and to try to encourage you and to be a blessing. I just love your page and your content. You have such a sweet spirit. Oh, thank you, Becky. That is so precious of you to say. And you know what? Then that just inspires me to keep going and to let you know that you're doing something right, Yeah, I appreciate you saying that, because I want my page to be, I want it to be educational, learning, maybe teaching, some cooks things that they maybe don't know, shortcuts, different recipes or whatever. But I also love the fellowship, the sweet followers that the Lord has sent to my page. I love being able to interact with you from Arkansas. Okay, you're so much like your mother. You just can't help but love me. Oh, thank you. I know you're my mama's friend. She probably paid you to say that too. Hey, Nancy, I see you just hopping on and watching. But I love, the only thing about salads, sometimes you'll be having lettuce in your teeth and not even know it. But, hey, Carol, my mother-in-law just hopping on. But I was telling them, Carol, about our storm that we got caught in the other night coming home. But I like being able to fellowship and to be an encouragement to those who can't get out. And this is their source of communication and fellowship with people. So it's a blessing to be able to use it in that way too. To cook, I love to cook. I love to eat. My husband loves for me to cook too, because he likes to eat. And thankfully, my husband's not picky. Oh, Lord, I'm so glad for that, because he's not picky. He has a really good palate, but he also has a mother on here that was a good cook. So I got to step up my game, Yes, it was, Carol. No, she didn't pay me. I was just kidding. But, yeah, so I just wanted to hop on here for a little bit with you guys and talk to you for a second, because I had been so busy that I hadn't had a chance. And like I said, thank you for extending grace and patience with me and understanding that I'm a wife and a mother and a grandmother, and, I have to make sure to keep my priorities in order. For sure. And, but my husband knows that I love this too. So even though he doesn't care one thing about being on camera, you know, anything like that very much. But he's very supportive behind the scenes. And your voice is so smoothing, easy to listen to. I work from home. And well, Tina, I bet you my kids wouldn't say that when I was cracking that whip when they were growing up. Ooh, when Mama calls us by both of our names, we're in trouble. But you know, it was just the ceremony this week and being with all my kids and grandkids. It was such a blessing. It was just precious in every way. Oh, thank you, Carol. Look, my mother-in-law is over here telling y'all how great I am. I paid her too. I paid her to say that. Oh, I'm kidding. Oh, you did. Becky, have you got, oh, I love it so much. Isn't it wonderful? I have 3 of them. Devotions from the front porch, devotions from the kitchen, and devotions from the beach. I love them. They're so short, but they pack a good punch. They're just so inspirational, just full of encouraging. It's always, no matter what it is, it encourages you by the time you're in at the end of it. And it's short. It doesn't take a lot of time to read a devotion every morning. I try to read my Bible. As soon as my husband leaves, I try to read my Bible. And, you know, because I don't know if y'all are like me. Hey, Vera, how are you? I know it, Carol. Thank you for hopping on. But I like to get that done first. I don't know if y'all are like me, but if you don't do your Bible reading and have your quiet time first time in the morning and your feet hit those floors and you get started with your day, a lot of times it gets away from you. And, you know, you'll find yourself at the end of the day and you haven't read God's word or spent any time in prayer with him. So I like to try to get that done early. Hey, Jean. Okay, I'm going to try to say your last name. Quattlebaum? Did I say that right? Jean Quattlebaum? Can you put a link up for devotion books? Yes. Yes, Tina. I certainly can. Certainly can. The author's name is Stacey Edwards, and I don't know if you have access to Amazon, but if you do, in the Amazon bar, but I still will put the link. But if you type in Devotions by Stacey Edwards, it'll bring her books up because she's got more than the ones that I have, but she's got a collection. She's got a collection of them, and they're all good. Good morning, Brenda. And Kathy Smith. And Tammy Brown is watching. If I've missed y'all, can you share a link so I can order the devotionals? Yes. Yes, Shannon. I'll show you the 2 that I have here. The beach one is actually at the beach, at the condo. I'll show it to y'all this week. Matter of fact, the last time I was at the beach, I did a devotion out of that book and I showed it to y'all. But I'll show you the 2 that I have. I keep one out in my sunroom. I like to sit out there and read devotions, but I know it'll be backwards to you. I think it's backwards when we're on lives, but this one says Devotions from the Front Porch. And this one is Devotions from the Kitchen Table. And I love them. They're just on each page. They have scripture, a little prayer, and a little devotion. And every page has beautiful colored pages to kind of a picture to go along with the theme. And it's got beautiful colored pictures in it. All of her books are the same. And like, look at this one. I want to do an ice cream cake with y'all one day. And I want to save this devotion The ice cream truck. I remember the ice cream truck. Do y'all remember the ice cream truck when y'all were little? When we're at the park and my grandchildren hear the ice cream truck coming around, making the rounds through the park, they're like, Papa Bear, have you got any money? Have you got any money? I hear the ice cream truck. They know that sound. You're welcome, Shannon. I will go on Amazon, and I don't know if you can, I don't know if that is helpful or not. That's probably from the, I bought them at the same little, called Turtle Girls. I told y'all about it, where I got my little earrings. It's called, sorry, I'm spitting my lettuce out again. It's called Turtle Girls, and it's in Panama City. I bought my books there. They had them. Matter of fact, I went in there when I was down there when me and my best friend went down. I went back in there to look. But the only book that they had in there that day, I already had it. But they're very inexpensive and just beautiful. Yes, they are, Becky. And I love that. And they're good quality. I mean, they're hardback books, and they've got, the pages are not thin at all. And like I said, they've got great pictures and a well-stocked pantry. So yeah, it's a great, they're great little devotional books. If you just want a little devotion to start each morning out with. And I have several, y'all. I'm still old school enough that I love holding a book in my hand. Amazon has them for a great price. Yes. Hey, Carolyn Champlin. Am I saying that right? Champlin. Yes, they would make great gifts, especially if you know somebody who really loves to read. But I'm still old school enough. That's what I was saying, and I chased a rabbit. But I like to hold a book in my hand and read. And, I mean, I have the Bible app on my phone, and I will read from it sometimes. But I like to hold. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all of you out there. I hope that you have a great Mother's Day. If you're a mother, I pray that you have a good Mother's Day. And I have so many devotion, like women's devotionals, ladies' devotional books. I love them. And let me get one more book, and I want to give a shout out. I know I have done this already, but let me do it one more time. You can find this author right here. This is Kathy Vitson. She is the author of The Crown Effect. I ordered this book, and I told y'all, I posted a picture of me with this book. I follow her. She follows me. She is so sweet and just such a precious lady. She posts an encouraging post on her Facebook page every day. It's called The Crown Effect. If you do not follow her, go follow her page. If you don't have her book, order her book. I couldn't put it down. I read this book. I had to stop reading it to make supper, but I read this book in no time. And it's got great helpful stuff in it, inspiring, encouraging. But you can go follow her page, The Crown Effect. And she posts something every single day. Every single day. You will find her page and encouragement. She's not a cook. She's an author, and she is a writer. And she writes. Yes, I love that one too. I didn't want it to end, so I read it. I know what you mean. Hey, Alice. Happy early Mother's Day to you. I hope you all have a great vacation. Thank you. I certainly appreciate that. But listen, I know I've kept y'all long. You know, I'm a talker, so I could sit here and hang out with you and talk to you all day long. But I know you've got things to do, and Lord knows I've got things to do. I've got 2 days. Today's Wednesday. I've got 2 days to get it all together and get packed and get ready and all that. But I will let y'all know when I open this strawberry skinny syrup. It's sugar-free. When I add it to my water, the peach, I've already opened the peach. It tastes like a peach-flavored water. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, I'm not going to use that because I'm not saying natural and artificial flavors. So there is artificial flavor in this. I know a lot of people who are extremely health conscious, don't care for anything artificial. And I understand that, and I get that, and I don't try to consume a lot of it myself, but I love to drink flavored water, and I probably should just flavor it. I love lemon water. Now I will squeeze lemons into my water, cucumbers, strawberries, that kind of thing. But this is just to put a little splash or a little capful or two in your water bottle and shake it up. Thank you, Denise. I'm going to have a great vacation. I'm excited about it. I'm excited for my husband because, you know, he works a lot of long, hard hours, and I'm always so grateful when we go away on vacation and he's able to relax and have some downtime too, because he certainly needs it. But anyhow, those are just some books that I have read recently and that I love. And I just thought I would give a shout out to you. But even if you listen, even if you can't afford to order her book, and it's not that expensive, but if you can't, go follow her. The Crown Effect. I believe she's 60. She sure don't look it. She looked like a little Barbie doll. But and that's her. You'll know you're on the right page because that's Kathy. But she posts a little encouraging little devotional every single day. So even if you can't afford her book, if you can, order it, support her. She's just a Christian lady that writes a lot of inspirational, encouraging, helpful stuff. And you can read it every single day. You can go right to her page and get encouraged every single day. But listen, I'm not going to keep y'all and drag it out any longer. Thank you, every single one of you, for coming, spending a little time with me today while I fixed me a salad, talking to me. And again, thank each and every one of you. You love it too, Becky. Yes, she's so sweet. She is a very sweet lady, and she's very active with her followers. I mean, you're not going to post something on her page. You're going to get some kind of response, and that's hard to do sometimes when you have a lot of followers. I understand that. I mean, I have been following certain content creators for a couple of years now. I've never gotten a response from any comment I've ever left. And that's not why I leave it. But I know that due to their amount of followers, they don't have time to respond to every single person. So I've had them that have never responded to any of my comments, and that's okay. But Kathy at The Crown Effect is very good about engaging with her followers and always saying a little something back to you. She doesn't do live videos or cooking videos or anything like that, but I believe that you would be inspired by her page. So go check it out. I mean, if you don't like it, you don't have to follow it. That's what I always say. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm okay with that. I accept that. But for the ones that do enjoy my page, I'm grateful when they come and when they stay and when they find, you know, encouragement from my page. That's always a good thing. So thank you, Carol. Thank you. But anyhow, listen, before I go, let me encourage you. Be the hands and feet of Jesus. Be his mouthpiece. Share his love and kindness with somebody. Find somebody. Even if it's just in a small little way. You may know somebody who is going to be alone on Mother's Day. Maybe not going to be with their children, or maybe have lost their mother, or whatever the reason may be. their mother may not be in their life or whatever, be an encouragement to them. In some kind of way, show an act of kindness. Because you know what? As Christians, that's what God calls us to do. He calls us to let our light shine before men. Why? So that it may point them back to Him. And that should be each one of our desires. So anyhow, be the hands and feet of Jesus. Thank you for responding and communicating and interacting with us. Shannon, I'll sure try my best. I will try my best to always do that. Sometimes if I get a lot of comments on one post, I always at least like to give you a heart or a thank you and let you know that I did read it. And I'm thankful for it. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. And I will try to be faithful to that. If I'm not, and there's sometimes when you've moved on from a post, you may not see. In their defense, content creators, they may not see it. I've gone back 3 weeks later and saying, I never saw that comment. I never saw it. But when I see it, I try to give it some acknowledgement, okay? Thank you. Thank all of you so much. You're all so sweet. You're all so sweet to me, and I appreciate it, okay? All right. Go love on somebody. Go be a blessing to somebody. And I'm going to end this, and I will see you again soon, maybe tomorrow. But I'll definitely see you back in my kitchen really soon. We'll watch replay hopped on. Oh, Gail, I'm sorry. I hate when somebody's just hopping on and I'm hopping off, but I hope you'll go back and watch it, and it'll be a blessing to you, okay? Thank you for joining. Thank you, Linda. I see Linda Murray is watching. So I apologize for those that I'm running out on, but I've been here a while and I don't want to take up everybody's time and drag it out really, really long. So go back and watch it if you're able. And until next time, this is Gigi. I'll see you back in my kitchen again real soon. I love you guys. Bye-bye.